YouTubers, and welcome to yet another beer review. Wouldn't even a match of puppets today, looking at yet another beer that was donated to the show by BelgianBeers.com. Check them out, guys. They have some good Belgian beers on there, and in the description below you'll find a 10% discount code to use on the site. So check it out, and thanks a lot to Brewed at Belgian Beers for the beer. Today, guys, we're going to be looking at my first ever beer from Brasserie. I'm probably going to butcher this, but Caracole, C-A-R-A-C-O-L-E, Caracole, I don't know how you pronounce it, but this is their Saxo, and it's probably got something to do with the snail. It's kind of cool label. The guy, I guess that's their mascot on there. It's got like a snail shell and like the antler things that snail has, and I guess that's why the guy on here has a snail shell and all. But he's got a saxophone, so that's I'm sure why that was called Saxo. But when I first saw it, I thought it had something to do with Saxo Grammaticus, and if you don't know him, he's a Danish historian from the Middle Ages who wrote a lot about like ancient Danish history, about like the Viking times and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna bore you with that, but that's like quite important stuff in Danish history, but or old Danish history. It's basically a Belgian strong blonde ale and 7.5%. I know I can get one of their beers, which is their Nostradamus, I think it is, which is I think it's like a sour, but this should be interesting. I've actually heard that the Nostradamus should be good, so maybe this will like follow that in that line. So let's give it a pour and taste. Belgian strong blonde ales are quite a nice style. They can be so refreshing. And there it is. Wow, I can smell like fruit esters already. Nice hazy, kind of hazy yellow color. White head on there, huge, almost 3-finger white head. Let's take out the aroma. Yeah, huge estery character. I'm picking up a lot of like banana, pale stone fruit, and cloves. And coriander too, probably. Yeah, coriander. Very fragrant, very perfumey almost. Sweet maltiness, some sugary tones. Don't smell the 7.5%. It's funny, sometimes I get this kind of weird, doughy, bready feel in Belgian, some Belgian ales, and then a yeast estery feel that sometimes remind me of lactic kind of yogurty notes. This has that, which is weird. I don't know why I think of that, but it does. Almost like a wheaty quality too. Definitely green apple skins. Smells pretty good actually. It smells really refreshing. So let's give the Brasserie Caracole Saxo a taste. Cheers, guys. Yeah, that is a really nice and refreshing Belgian strong blonde ale. And it's almost like bordering into triple territory, because like it's got some of those more intense kind of, like it's not as light. I feel like triples are not as light and refreshing as the strong blondes like dual. It's a little more heavy. Medium mouthfeel and dry. A lot of estery characters. Definitely like a dry, peppery flavor. Coriander tones. Bananas toned down on the flavor, but it's there. Sweet malt, some wheaty notes. Very refreshing. The green apple skin is there. A little bit of pale stone fruits. And yeah, it's pretty nice. It's super refreshing, nice and drinkable, quaffable. So rating wise for the Caracole, if that's how you say it, Saxo. This is really nice. This is a really nice, like traditional kind of Belgian strong blonde ale. Exactly the flavors you want. Good full flavors. Great stuff. Rating wise, I'm gonna go 87 on it. It's really nice. I mean, it's a lot like something along the lines of Duvel, but this feels like, as I said, a little more heavy and more towards like the style of a triple with a little almost caramelly flavor in there as well, and a little more of a chewy feel. But it's really nice. Definitely, I mean, if you can't get this, definitely check out Belgian Beers. This is something worth picking up. Makes me want to try Their other beer I know of called Nostradamus, which is like a sour. We sell that at the store I work at, and I know that as well because I think I saw Dave review it, Urban Viking, and he really liked it. So, and I think that's the only reason. Yeah, I actually know this brewery beforehand. So, but yeah, good stuff, guys. So definitely let me know what you think of the La Caracole or whatever Saxo. If you've had it, as always, guys, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter. Thanks a lot to Lode from Belgian Beers for the beer, and I'm going to say cheers. And I'm going to see you guys in another beer review.